Reactorama with FordOhhFord.
What's good, man? It's been so fucking long. So fucking long. It's a reason why it took me a long time to get back to y'all, and I do apologize. Um, I will get to that into a later video, but right now we just gonna get straight into the business. All right. So fast forward, we all know that this is the end of the NBA regular season, right? So now we got folks like LaMelo Ball from the Charlotte Hornets who was sent home because they didn't make it to play in the play-in or the playoff, you know? So right now we about to react to the trade rumors that's been going around with LaMelo because he's been in the league for quite some time now, and this guy's a very skilled player. He made the All-Star team, I think, twice already or once. But yeah, we don't want him entering his prime years and wasting it on a franchise that isn't playing winning basketball right now. Excuse my phone. But yeah, got to get straight to it. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to see what he says in this exit interview. Make sure y'all like it up, please, and subscribe, please, because, dog, it's been forever, like I said, and I want to keep pushing this content. I'm not going to let the bullshit that happened from the past couple of weeks fuck me up and stop me from doing what I want to do and what I need to do. Not only for me, but for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead, like it up, and subscribe to the community so I could do my giveaway once we reach 1,000 subscribers. Okay? All right, back. I'm going to quit yapping. Let's get to reacting.
Yes, sir.
LaMelo.
Melo, I'm sure coming into the year, the goal was to continue to stay healthy, get on the court, and played more than you had the past 2 years, but obviously I'm sure not as much as you would like. Just how are you feeling right now in terms of health-wise and also mentally, just kind of not quite getting to where maybe necessarily you wanted to be this season?
Health-wise, already been starting to like train the right way, so happy with that. I mean, I'm gonna go see my mom and pops, and then when I get back, should be able to work out and just do everything for the next season. So happy with all that.
Yeah, how is the rehab process going, as you mentioned? And do you think that you'll be able to go full speed off-season training the way that you hope to this
Yeah,
year?
for sure. That was the main thing of doing the whole process early and stuff like that. So, like I said, I feel like I'm in a good spot right now.
Talking to Josh earlier and the guys, Mark, Miles, they mentioned just the core of you guys. You, Brandon.
Yeah, the cameraman is shaky. What the fuck? Stay still.
Very much. When you see the core together, just what kind of team can you guys be? You can actually be out there in the court together, healthy-wise.
Yeah, I feel we can be real solid. I mean, looking for the main thing is just, like we've been saying, staying healthy, playing those games. So that's what we got to do.
LaMelo, one of the things that Charles Lee we asked him about different players, what they need to improve on. One of the things he said he wanted to see from you is just to get stronger.
Yeah, strength condition.
Yeah, strength. Do
Facts.
you agree with that? And what do you want to do like in terms of muscle mass or adding weight?
Hold on. What is good with this goddamn cameraman and the camera functionality right now? Because, like, have y'all not used a tripod before? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God. Just put it on a tripod and keep that shit still. It should be a sturdy ass tripod that holds the camera to get a good footage, right? Hopefully you're not having it on your shoulder. And if you do have it on your shoulder, it makes sense while you're doing all this shaking and shit, my boy. It makes perfect sense. Even though I hate that word. Anyways, cameraman got me all the way fucked up. But yes, LaMelo definitely needs to work on strength because him being 6'7" at the size of a toothpick, like, it's not really going to do anything as far as when you drive into the lane all the time. And if you do end up getting traded to a contender, playoff basketball, that's a whole different type of environment, my nigga. Shout out to the Detroit Pistons because they about to experience playoffs To come from being the worst team in the league, getting the worst record in franchise history, to now being the 6th seed going against New York and having Stephen A. Smith scared for his Knicks in that first round series. Man, that is a big come up. Shout out to JB Bickerstaff. First ballot coach of the year. No cap. I would, if not him, then Ime Udoka from the Rockets should get some type of credit too. But I feel like they're going to give it to Bickerstaff because the Detroit story is more of a come up than the Houston Rockets story. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. We about to shift gears back to these guys. You know what I'm saying? Since they not in the playoffs. And I do want Melo to experience the playoffs. So trade his ass.
Kind of things are you thinking in your mind that you want to do to get stronger?
Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely agree. And just, just be in the weight room, everything they saying, and just a little more, you know what I mean?
A little more, you know what I mean? What the fuck is that?
Yeah, he had a lot on his plate. I mean, just being a head coach your first year and seeing all this stuff, different lineups. I mean, pretty much the season in general. I feel he did a great job. I mean, I love the dude. He's a great person. So, yeah, it was solid.
Overall, LaMelo, would you say this was a frustrating season for you?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, whenever you got more losses than wins or you just losing that much, it's always going to be a negative.
And I know you
But
consider
you can take the positive out of the negatives.
And what would the positive be, do you think?
I mean, when you lose, you learn stuff. So all that losing, I mean, you learn a lot for real.
Is that the most frustrating part of your career so far, that you haven't been able, despite all the personal accomplishments, that the team hasn't really won, never made the playoffs? Is that the hardest thing for you?
Yeah, but I mean, I look forward and bigger picture. So I mean, all just building. So hopefully we have a good summer, and then we all just getting here ready to play for the next year.
What the fuck? Like, what's up, dude? Like, y'all got to get the audio together. There's so much wrong with this press conference, and it's not LaMelo's fault. It's not LaMelo's fault. He's an athlete. He has nothing to do with setting up any of this equipment. As a former audiovisual technician, it's just crazy fucking work to see that cameras are going out. You don't have people properly mic'd with proper levels. Like, you got people way in the back. Yeah, people in the room can hear, but people that are watching and reacting on their computer can't hear. And at least put up the subtitles so people can read what Buddy's saying, since he's so far away from a fucking microphone. And then you got Buddy, the last person that asked the question, got them chewing the microphone deep into the fucking microphone. Like, where's the technician? Who is on the audio boards? The mixer. Who is that person? Like, goodness gracious, there's a lot going on with this setup that's driving me insane. But, hey, it is what it is. What the fuck, man?
Right. Yeah.
Okay, so this was the trade question, I believe, because he said something about a bigger market, showing your talents in a bigger market. So this has to be the introduction of the trade rumor talk that we're here to see. You know what I'm saying? So what you got to say, my boy?
Like you said, I know what I could do, and just being here, I loved it. I mean, the fans is amazing. Just the living situation has been amazing.
The fans are amazing.
So all that, you need to leave and this and that. I mean, when you build something, it's never just going to pop up and be the best thing. So you got to stay there, work it out, do what you're going to do, and see what happens. If you're going to try to make it work, you know what I'm saying?
That's a solid answer. I like that answer. But at this point, man, the NBA is so unpredictable. The fact that Luka got traded from being a franchise player in Dallas to now pairing up with LeBron in LA out of the clear blue sky, anybody could get traded. Anybody could get fucking traded. Nigga, what? If I'm an NBA player, whether if I'm a bench warmer, role player, sixth man, or a starter, or the captain of my team, anybody on that playing roster would be fucking nervous. I would be nervous as shit after that trade. Like, I would be talking to coaches, GMs, like, nigga, y'all saw this trade. How do y'all really feel about your boy? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, how do y'all feel about me? That's how I feel about this shit. This shit crazy. What the fuck? Honestly, though, before we press play, I do wish LaMelo gets traded to a winning team. Who is that winning team, you might ask? I don't know. I honestly don't know off the top of my head what team would want to trade for Melo. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure. I really don't know. It might be some unpredictable shit like the Luka trade for Anthony Davis. It might be something that fucking unpredictable. Why you playing? The nigga might get traded to Dallas. They got a void to fill. Luka is a franchise in itself. So why not go for another franchise in itself like LaMelo? Yeah, he got a lot of work to do, you know, when it comes to being in the media and being focused. But this man has a passion for playing basketball. You know, he is the youngest professional American player ever. You know what I'm saying? Because he played professional overseas. And he, you know, nigga is from California. So it makes sense. Anyways, enough of the jibber jabber.
You mentioned wanting to see this through and takes time to kind of build things. Does it bother you when people say you should be in a different market, like you shouldn't be here? Does it bother you when people try to put stuff like that out there in your head?
I'm bothered. Like, if I don't eat, I ain't got the meal, I'll call my people. Hopefully some food, you know, something like that. So all the bothering like that don't bother me. Bother me like stuff throughout the day. The dog piss on the floor or something, you know, bother me, you know. Little stuff like that, but telling me to go somewhere or do this, or nah.
That's solid. That's fair.
Does it, again, doesn't bother you, but do you get, I guess, annoyed by it that people try to push you out of here when...
I feel like if you get annoyed, that means you bothered by it, so I don't, nothing.
That's a real, see, you, bro, LaMelo, I gotta give you some props, bro, because a rookie or a second year LaMelo would have answered that very fucking differently. But he, and I love when athletes or just people that are being interviewed flip the script on people that's asking the question. Like, you already asked if it's bothering him. So you want to re-ask the question by saying, is it annoying? Like, nigga, he answered your question already. Leave it the fuck be. It's over. He said he gonna stick it through. And ultimately, he's not asking to get traded. If he gets traded, it's against his will. It's up to the GMs to be like, all right, we need a haul of players for this one guy. Type shit. He's not requesting a trade. So the nigga say he's here to stay, for real. And then you want to talk about, oh, is it bothering you that people want you in a different market? You just heard him say that the dog pissing on the floor is the shit that bothers him, not people telling him where to go. So why would you then ask about shit being annoying? Of course, if something is annoying, it's bothering you, just like LaMelo said. I fucking hate interviewers like that, bro. Like, it makes me not want to continue taking your interview seriously. Oh man, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Jesus.
Nothing for real.
You've played with a few different head coaches to this point in your career, from JB to Cliff and now Charles Lee. Just how the philosophy is different from Charles Lee, and how have you grown within the system, you think?
It was honestly all different, but like I said, I love every one of them. Never had a coaching problem. All the coaches that have been here been great. You know, I love them. So, yeah, honestly, just blessings.
Hey, Melo, can I follow up one thing on the being physical thing? Did you feel like at times that teams were trying to be extra physical with you in terms of hand checking, body checking, getting physical with you out in the perimeter too?
I just feel that's basketball. If somebody's scoring, I mean, you're going to do that. So,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate y'all. Have a good one.
That's solid. That's solid. That's a solid ass interview. LaMelo has grown up, ladies and gentlemen. He has grown up. The once immature, scrawny motherfucker is now becoming a man in our eyes. And I'm here for it. Ja Morant, you need to learn some lessons, my nigga. Even though y'all both do goofy antics, I feel like I'm seeing more maturity in LaMelo than I see in you, Ja Morant. You know what I'm saying? It's a parade inside my city, yeah. Like, come on. Like, how many times you gonna promote Young Boy? You know? Not saying I don't like Young Boy, but nigga, you did not grow up in that environment. So why are you trying to be that when you got millions of dollars, my nigga? And you flashing guns on multiple occasions. Like, come on. Just play basketball, my nigga. Hoop. You get paid to hoop. So do that. Anyways, I'm done. Thank y'all for tapping in, man. If y'all want a story time of where I've been, bro, just let me know. I may think about doing that shit. Cause them last couple of days where I've been gone, from the Joe Johnson video to this one now, it's been some shit, you know, life through lemons, but I made lemonade and here we are today. So, yeah, comment if you want that video. If not, we'll just keep on rocking with what we got going on. And I'll see y'all niggas on the next one.